Former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows and the Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis are set to engage in legal proceedings concerning Meadows' request to transfer his election case to a federal court. The hearing, scheduled for Monday, comes in the wake of Meadows, along with former President Donald Trump and 18 co-defendants, being detained at the Fulton County Jail due to their alleged involvement in attempting to overturn the 2020 presidential election results in Georgia. Meadows' legal team has asserted that the charges outlined in the indictment by Fulton County DA Fani Willis relate to his actions during his tenure as a federal official within the Trump White House. They have submitted court documents outlining their argument that the indictment's allegations pertain to his role as Chief of Staff and his activities carried out in service to the President. His lawyers have invoked a federal law that grants U.S. officers the right to move civil or criminal trials from state court to U.S. district court when the alleged actions are undertaken, under color, of their official positions. They are seeking a swift transfer of the case, while also planning to file a motion to dismiss the indictment as soon as feasible. Meadows' legal team has further contended that the tasks he performed as Chief of Staff, such as arranging meetings, communicating with state officials on behalf of President Trump, and organizing phone calls, are consistent with his duties and not inherently criminal. They argue that these actions are part of the responsibilities expected from a Chief of Staff to the President. Meadows faces charges including violating Georgia's Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act and solicitation of the violation of an oath by a public officer. He had surrendered to authorities earlier but was released after a federal judge in Georgia declined his request to postpone his arrest. Meadows' defense rests on his status as a federal officer and his immunity defense, asserting that he should not be arrested or tried in state court. The indictment, issued by a Georgia grand jury, alleges that Meadows, along with Trump and other unindicted co-conspirators, engaged in unlawful efforts to pressure Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger to reverse the outcome of the 2020 presidential election. This allegation stems from a phone call between Trump and Raffensperger, during which Trump urged Raffensperger to find the necessary votes to overturn Joe Biden's victory in Georgia. As the legal proceedings unfold, Meadows' attempt to move the case to federal court will be the focus of the upcoming hearing. Willis has issued subpoenas to key figures, including Raffensperger and former lead investigator Francis Watson, to testify at this hearing. Meadows, a former North Carolina congressman now residing in South Carolina, has previously resisted testifying before the special grand jury but was compelled to do so after legal challenges. Additionally, Meadows declined to comply with a House Jan. 6 committee subpoena, resulting in the House recommending criminal referrals to the Justice Department, which ultimately chose not to prosecute him.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.